Hey guys, this is lehrbehr for the MTGO going into round 2 here. This hand is definitely keepable. No reason to mulligan this. Hopefully we can draw a swamp by turn 3, so we can play out our Nighthawk and then Force Mage, but if we don't, that's still okay. He doesn't have anything for on turn 2, for us on turn 2. Play out a Visionary here. Draw Murder, so we do need to start drawing some form of... he doesn't have a third turn land, which is good for us. Here, we're just going to bash in for 1. And we drew Centaur Pusher, which is nice. Play that out. He does eventually draw his second land. He's going to play Divination to draw a couple cards, which is fine with us. In any case, we draw another land. I think here we want to just swing in for 4. I think I want to use the Avis Force Mage to force through some damage later. I'm going to play out the Ring, but first I'm going to bash in for 4. So right here I'm going to play the Ring first. And then equip it up to probably the Visionary to make it grow a little bit, and we can also just Avis Force Mage it later if he doesn't play out like a guy with some amount of toughness. Gonna play Healer of the Pride. That is okay with us. So now we can force through 5 damage. Actually, a couple more than that. So, Force Mage is going to drop down. We are going to hit up the Visionary with it. Now we're going to bash in for 7. And I still think we want to keep the Ring of Colonia on the Visionary. See what he plays out here, though. Hopefully we can draw another another swamp. This looks like Fairy Invaders in a half. We draw Sentinel Spider, which is actually a nice draw. If this is Sentinels, this looks like Fairy Invaders, no doubt, actually. So we're gonna play out we're gonna play Force Mage, and put it onto the other Force Mage, and try to force through some damage here. Because even if he has Fairy Invaders, he has to trade for one of our creatures. Probably trade out the Healer of Pride unless he wants to go down to 1 and like not respect our Titanic growth at all. This is Divine Verdict, that's a completely different story, and I still think that's fine. He still probably needs to block out here. He's going to Divine Verdict the Elvish Visionary. Going to take. That's interesting. In any case, we will equip up to the Force Mage that's untapped. Pass the turn right back. He's at 1 life. I'm not sure what he's planning here. Play our Archaeomancer, getting back the Divine Verdict. That's okay. Maybe he has Unsummon. We draw a Murder anyway, so I think we're just gonna murder... Oh, we just played out Nighthawk. That was silly. In any case, wow, that was dumb. Jeez. In any case, he has to block both of our 3/3s here, so our 2/2 is gonna get in. God, we should have just won the game right there. Hey, I completely misclicked. That's like so silly. Yo, I could have just murdered his Healer of the Pride and won. He still drops down to 1. I still think we're in an alright spot. There's nothing else he can block. He has to block like that. He's gonna Show of Valor his Healer. Yeah, it looks like it. That's alright. He's gonna leave up Divine Verdict mana, and we're still looking alright. I didn't even re-equip the Ring. I just haven't been paying attention, I suppose. Griffin Protector works. In any case, so now we're just gonna murder. So definitely misplayed a lot this game, but we're gonna murder the healer of the pride to prevent him from getting any more life. Throw the trample, yeah, and we just won that game. I mean, like, we were way ahead, but there was no reason. That was like 2 really bad mistakes at the end of the game. I mean, one was a misclick, completely misclicked onto the Vampire Nighthawk, which was absolutely terrible, and that caused me to, like, misequip the ring. It didn't cause me to, I just should have been playing better, but in any case, that was my fault. So our opponent, well, let me check out his last round really quick. Playing white-blue with Archaeomancer, Healer, Pride, Divination. The thing about Archaeomancer is it's not good in the, or it's not as good in the white-blue deck. Because it gets back stuff like Divine Verdict, and when you know your opponent has Divine Verdict in hand, it's just not as good. He does have an Arctic Haven, which is probably going to be a problem. Let's see what else. Guardians. It's a pain, but we can still sort of deal with that. See what else he has here, because this is a pretty nice board that his opponents build up. Fairy Invaders, yeah, I'd imagine. Sentinel Spider, how is he gonna deal with all this stuff? Ah, Sarah Avatar. Interesting. I mean, Sarah Avatar is still not that great. Unless he, like, has a sleep or something. Sleep is probably what he has here. Doesn't wait for it. I'm just gonna go in. I think we're fine the way we are. I don't think I want to port in anything unless he showed us like a ridiculous artifact or enchantment. He has not yet. If that Augur Bolts gets sleep, then we know. Switcheroo. Oh, he's gonna get back Augur Bolts consistently. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that he probably won with sleep there. In any case, we're just gonna submit. I didn't see anything really crazy that we need to be really wary of. Our opponent's probably going to choose to play first. So he has Switcheroo, probably sleep. Let's see what else. He still hasn't chose to go first or not. So we're just going to watch the rest of these games. Or as much of the game as we can before he comes back. See what other information we can get out of him. He did come back. This hand is definitely keepable. We'll stop watching. In any case, this hand is definitely really good. Plummet is going to be awesome against him, as is Vampire Nighthawk. So we will not mulligan. Play out a forest first. Swap next, obviously, because we want to hit that Nighthawk. And that is Night of Glory, which is kind of a pain, but is alright. In any case, we'll play out the ring and pass it back. Here comes the beats for 3. Nothing much we can do about that. And he'll pass the turn back. So he's probably missing blue mana right now. Vampire Nighthawk will be played out, and the turn will be passed back. Or I don't think we're going to mark the Vampire up or Vampire Nighthawk. That just seems a little redundant. And we probably want to save this acidic slime for when he does hit that island. Yeah, I think here we're just going to bash in. Probably just pass the turn back. The next turn we can play out the Sentinel Spider, unless he plays an island here, in which case we'll acidic slime. Yep, we'll gladly take that 3 damage. Not a problem. Gonna pass it right back. We will play that. Swing in for 2. This is why Vampire Nighthawk is so good. because it's constantly dealing damage to him and gaining us back the life that we're losing. Now he's going to have a hard time swinging in. He does eventually play out that island. We're going to acidic slime before attackers to prevent him from divine verdicting, which he's probably going to do. I'd expect him to hold up mana here to try to kill our Sentinel Spider or our Vampire Nighthawk. Or at least I think so. If he should play out something, but he's very behind right now, and like when you're behind like this, your initial, at least I know what I would think is this, like, okay, like my opponent can probably read me like a book, but hopefully he doesn't see the Divine Verdict coming straight to my face. In any case, we do see it, so we're gonna acidic slime first. Take out that island. And then we're going to equip up our Sentinel Spider to give it trample, and proceed to attack. He's going to block out. We're still going to deal 3 to him. Oh, he's going to show Valor to kill it. Okay, that's fine. It's actually not that big a deal. Because we did keep him off of blue mana now for like a bunch of turns. We do have the murder, but that doesn't do much. I think here, I'm just going to equip up. I'm not going to equip up quite yet, actually. Cancel, undo. I think here we do want to mark the vampire up our acidic slime. That does seem fine. I think I want to keep the pressure on. Equip up the acidic slime. And bash him for a lot of damage. He'll drop down to 8, and we're representing very near lethal. He's going to need to draw a couple lands to really get out of this. Discard Rewind. We are not going to play out that land. And now we're looking pretty good. He's going to block out. He's not going to block out. I mean, we have the ring, so it's going to trample anyway. And he's definitely just like really, really in trouble right now. And that's probably game, honestly. So that looks like Divine Verdict. He's going to bash in. Nothing we can really do about that. He's going to take that damage. He's going to play out something from 4. He's going to Divine Verdict his own guy. And we're going to win the game. So that worked out pretty nicely for us. Kept them off that blue mana, but I'd say that was pretty successful. So that was round 2, pretty quick, but hopefully we can take this whole thing down, and I'll see you guys in round 3 and the final round. Hopefully we can win this. See you guys there.